Yo everybody, the second training vlog of the week. Today I'm just training across my house at this little spot over here. I've got some stuff in mind that I want to share with you guys, but let's start with some warm-up jumps first. First challenge of the day, I'm gonna try and do this side flip pre at the very end. Hopefully I'll make it. Thing I wanted to work on is from here, side flip pre, plyo, dive calm. Really need to work out the side flip plyo out. Today I want to talk about vertical jumping. Recently I've been watching a lot of track and field athletes, basketball athletes, people who practice their vertical jumps a lot, and I've got really intrigued by it. I think in the parkour world, not a lot of people are focusing on vertical jumping. They are mostly doing horizontal jumps, box jumps, plyometrics. The only instance where I think actual vertical jump will be useful is if there's a bar really high up or a ledge like a shelter. That's when you really have to use your vertical jumping ability. The funny thing is, because I don't practice vertical jumping a lot, I feel that there are still a lot more to improve on in my actual vertical jump technique, the blocking and the timing and everything. Grabbing the rim is a goal of mine. It's definitely very achievable for most people, but because I'm only 163 cm tall, to me this is a huge feat and I've not actually come close to it. So my first step is I should at least try and touch the rim. So by touching the rim, you still have to be about 10 more cm to be able to kind of fully grab the rim like that. So there's still a long way to go, I feel. What I realized about vertical jumping is that you really have to change that forward momentum to vertical momentum through that penultimate step, that blocking step. So we do that in front flips, we do that in kongs, like high walls, we do that in box jumps, but I feel the feeling of like fully stretching yourself up, that's something that we don't train enough. If we do the standing for maximum height, back tucks, I think that it's very similar to the standing jump. In a static position, it's just how explosive you can be. But when it becomes a dynamic movement, when you add run up into it, that's when your technique has to be super spot on, and you need to train that motor pattern until you're super in sync with the amount of power you have as well. So that's what I think it's new to me and I'm still working on it. What I don't get is when people can dunk off one leg. I think that is so hard. Ultimately, that would transfer over to parkour even more, especially like even in the wall passes where you have to jump off one feet before you step on the wall with your other leg. So you don't actually give them enough credit, I feel. Alright, let's work on other jumps. Gonna work on my laches today. This one here, I did it in CP in motion back in 2017, I think, I'm not sure. And then there's this huge lache pre to the second bench from here all the way to here. Takuya, I've done it before. That's about 15 or 16 feet. But this one is actually very hard, I'm not sure. But I'll try to do it for Takuya. In the backswing as possible. Wait a little bit longer and then pull. This one I'm gonna make it. Level lache pre's are never not hard. I'm gonna try this in a kick. To do the overshoot, but I don't think I can make it today. Never mind, let's move on. I'm not sure, man. I'm gonna commit to this one right now. Why? So damn scary in the air, man. I think those kind of lache positions that so downwards like this is such a scary move to commit to, with so much impact, and I don't know, like I always go so much higher than I need to. I just don't have the awareness to control in mid-air yet. But my ultimate goal here at this spot is to actually link up both these laches together into a run. That's for another day. One day I will get it for sure.